So everybody, welcome to the 8th iteration of the Lounge Roundtable podcast. I'm going to be your host today, Bob29. We've got a unfortunate, fashionably late guest. He'll be joining us in a bit, but I have a couple other people here with me. Let's start from the top down.
Oh, that's me. All right, yeah. Sorry. Ben B1 here again. Unstoppable Empire.
Oh, regular Reggie representing Grim.
Mherex Gaming here from Team Slam. Cheap plug, 298 subs. So if you're not a sub, let's make it 300.
I'm going to wait for you to get to 300 and take my sub away.
I think I just teared up. I'm hurt.
I'm just playing with you.
You're probably not.
I'll put it back right away.
Am I able to talk?
There you go.
Hey, Broken!
You sound kind of far away, but yeah. I can hear you. If you're talking.
I'm driving home right now, so you gotta bear with me a little bit. Once I get home, it'll be better.
Gotcha.
But will it really be better, though? Because sometimes it sounds like you're in the bathroom, remember?
Go fuck yourself!
So, the wonderful introduction, Broken.
Yeah, I'm broken, and if you don't know me, then go fuck yourself, and if you do know me, go fuck yourself even harder, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
There we go. All right. Sounds good. Everybody, welcome. It's going to be an interesting one. Let's finish.
Sorry, I'm just a little salty right now.
You're good, man. It happens. Trust me. I was pretty salty earlier this morning. I'm sure a lot of people are still currently salty about where they're at. Let's finish wrapping up last month, and then we could talk about what's going on currently. So where did everybody finish in the Dain and Lana monthly? I wanted to touch base on that as to just kind of wrapping up the prior month. And did anyone have any comments on how D9 was this year compared to last year? Just wanted to gauge the room on any sort of comments on that.
Ooh, me first, please.
Go for it.
Go ahead, Broken.
Alright, well, no news about the Lana event. I got 325 shards of her, and I tried my hardest, but clearly I just wasn't good enough. That's neither here nor there. D9 absolutely sucked, having to actually do the tours with the superstars. The limitation on Hogan, specifically, was just appalling. And it is good to know, though, that Sox pulled Ronda Rousey as his D9 character, and it just so happens less than a week later, we are required to use a 5-star female in feud. I just wanted to point that out in case anybody missed it.
Super coincidental.
I have no comment about any of that, man.
But overall, last month was a disgusting mess, and they should just take it back.
Just take it back, as in make it never happen. Roll everything back.
Yeah, just
undo it.
Give everyone back their resources. Those that got Lana can keep Lana. Have an I'm sorry. Just give everybody Lana. It's just, she's not that great. She's not that bad, but you know how it is.
Oh, no, I don't want to give anybody else Lana at this point. I just keep her locked away. If by deleting it and going away, I thought you meant get rid of it and not give it to everybody. That's a completely different type of going away.
I mean, you know what? If they should just put her in the key loopholes and at a 1-star bronze, and everybody can. Whatever, Bob. I hate you.
I hate that card. None of that.
Alright, so then you know what? Even better. Everybody gets rid of her. That's it. Just take it away from everybody, give everybody back their resources, and just be done with it.
I mean, that'd
Saw
be.
saw a 5-star one in the feud earlier today.
Oh, that hurts my insides.
Yeah.
Good, get rid of that and don't give them back their tokens because they don't.
Don't give them back their tokens. That's a little harsh.
I mean, I don't really understand that. Mela would be the way better trickster.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
agree.
She's way, 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 way better.
I took Dain to 4-star gold, continuing my trend of taking every free character to 4-star gold, and that will continue this month 100% for sure too. I got Lana, and I think she's going to be my permanent unleveled female blitzer because she will meet the 4-star requirements and do quite well at that.
Okay, that's a very
yeah.
smart idea.
So no issues there. I don't want to really use her. She takes too long. I think she's good and she'll win a lot. She's just way too slow for me in an already slow class, or not really class, but in the female game. So not really interested there. It was a rough month, I thought. Some parts were okay. I liked all the Blitz tickets.
Sure, that's a
Yeah, I'm up
very
to like
solid point.
140K now.
Yeah. So I liked all the Blitz tickets, but most of the month wasn't really super exciting for me at all. Yeah, I don't have too much other to say about it other than that. It was a typical month. I got some guys ready. The D9, the tours actually weren't that hard. It's just having the guys was the thing. So I was, too short, like most people, or a lot of people one short, too short. I was too short, but did get some nice stuff off the prize wall. So it could be worse. I think the year before was much worse of an event for sure, but it wasn't what I would call great, and not real good at necessarily getting people super stoked for 5-star. The Junkyard Dog part of it was a lot better, getting a chance to get some a full set of tokens anyway, so you could take someone 5-star.
That's a fair point. I feel like that jump-started 5-star more than the D9 event for sure.
Yeah.
That's a very fair point.
Well, for me, I took Killing Game 4-star gold, then I also got Lana. I also, like Mherex, I plan on just leaving her unleveled because I'm probably going to end up taking Carmella 5-star eventually whenever I get tokens for her. And as far as the D9, I finished one less. And I tried for Sid for a little bit, but I was like, nah. The percentages were too low for me and try to pull someone, so I just took it as a loss and got people ready for this month. So it was whatever. Last month was trash, but I'm used to it. Like one trash month and then a decent month and then another trash month. Just the way this game is.
It's a fair point.
Yeah, I mean, I took Dain to 4-star bronze. I didn't get Lana. I think I'm like 1,800 shards or something without really trying very hard. I did get the showboat tokens from the JYD thing for Dango, so he's 5-star now, which is it's pretty solid. I think I did like 6 of 9 for the D9 event, so no Hogan, no Ray, no Sid, so it pretty much sucked. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it was okay, I guess. Just kind of focused on some of the guys I've been building up. Try to get Champa up there and Eddie and Biggie for the most part. I did get the plate for Acro Macho, and I've got a strap for him. I just got to build him up now.
That's beautiful for you. Yeah, I'm super jealous of that. I took Dain up to 3 gold, took him to 7K. That's where his ability stops, and that's where I stopped with him. Did not get Lana. I'm like 350 shards short or something. I didn't really try. I was determined to not really do anything this month, and was very surprised I can still end up very close to getting her without doing very much. It just is sometimes. It is what it is. with some months, but I wasn't really a huge fan of last month. And as for the D9 event, I didn't really do much at all. I did, I think, like 4 tours, and that's about it. I didn't have Sid, I didn't have Hogan, I didn't have VIP, and I didn't want to pay for VIP, especially to try and even do the hell mode against it. There was just a couple things, like I wasn't really a huge fan of D9. I think the prize wall part of it, yeah, was interesting. It was different than the previous time. Last time was like, if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. Uh, and I mean, it was pretty similar this time too, but the difference was like you could still participate in the month and get part of the stuff from the not the prize wall, the vault coins. I should talk about. Ooh, what happened?
I sent you a DM.
Oh
If
boy.
it's the same thing I'm thinking about Mherex, then I think we should definitely talk about that.
Well,
I-
I guess I can say it then. I'll read it out loud, just FYI. A lot of members of Booty used an exploit to gain an advantage in the solo Beth and Bailey event. If you are on the cutoff of a certain leaderboard reward, I suggest you send in a ticket to support. I'm sure suspensions will be going out to those that abuse the exploit. Good day. What? Anybody?
All right, all right, all right, all right. So there was an exploit in this past event. You could jump your ship to another faction and redo the lockbox. You do that 5 times, you max out the solo event.
I was wondering how the heck. Yep, that makes a lot. A-holes.
So they were maxing out the solo by leaving and then rejoining the faction?
Yeah, the solo event.
Now, what they would do is they would do in Top Shelf Booty, they do the lockbox, and then they would go into another faction and do the lockbox again, and another faction do the lockbox again. So at 200 Bailey shards of pop, all you needed to do was 10 lockboxes without doing anything else, and you completely max the solo.
Gotcha.
Man.
Damn.
That's dirty.
Whew. Whew. That's nasty.
Nobody had to buy bags, nobody had to do anything,
What?
and then there's another little exploit.
One hell of an exploit.
Sheesh.
Well, there's another exploit in the faction event where I guess if you get all but the last milestone using 100 members, you can kick you can kick 99 of the members, bring in 99 new members, and when they get that last milestone, they will get everything before it. So they got 200 people, 4-star gold Beth.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that thing. I noticed that since the last update, that if you join a faction and they're ahead on the milestones, you get them all in one big lump sum.
Well, I mean, like, part of that, I mean, isn't necessarily bad if you're, like say you're trying to do movements and people get started early and you miss the first few milestones, then they don't lose out on them. So, in theory, that's not horrible. But when you apply it to the end of an event like this, that's some hardcore BS.
Yeah, because I mean, the people that left prior to maxing it out would still get it when they come back.
I don't know why they would even do that. They have to. I mean, like, you have to know you're going to get banned. Like, or
Whoa.
I mean, at least roll
or
back.
not.
I'll be honest, I doubt we'll see Scopely do anything about it. I'll look in the server and see, but
So what
right
about
now I don't think they're going to do anything.
Just
what about all
gonna-
the solo milestones they screwed people out of?
just
I mean, honestly, it would.
all the
It would.
tokens.
Yeah.
You got to
I
think
mean,
about that.
all this is gonna do is make these
Anybody that was paying, and I don't mean to call anybody in specific out, but in this specific case, Ocho's chilling in the chat. Anybody that's actually got enough Bailey shards or got enough luck to get like a crazy RNG amount to get enough points to max out the solo, to get the vault coin is now getting 3 tokens instead of 6 tokens. It's a
Yeah.
completely different
And,
ball game.
and not only that, now that you got a big flood of those fucking skip turn straps for Beth too, because that's in there as well.
Yeah. That's
All this is gonna
nuts.
do is make these events they do harder, and it screws over their entire community. So, I mean,
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
That's
Yep.
just nuts.
Everyone but them are the ones that are going to pay for it unless they do something, which they probably won't do.
They won't.
Booty's the biggest spending faction too. I mean, people like to say that all the time. Like Grim gets tons of hate for being catered to, but Booty spends more money. So if anyone's going to get catered to, it's going to be the people spending money.
Yep.
Whew. Damn. Well, so much for what we were talking about at that moment.
yeah, these events, like, all I can think about is these events are already hard enough, and then people doing stuff like that when they throw the community a bone like this, it makes them not want to throw us a bone. So
Yep.
I foresee these events just stopping altogether like this for a while.
This, besides the fact that there's people complaining about this event, which to me is crazy.
I love this.
Crazy that there's people complaining about this event. The fact that now there's this exploit that's happened is it like everyone's talking about, it just means that they're not going to do these types of events again. It sucks. You can never have positive feedback on an actual decent or good looking event. Even if it's rough, even if it's harsh, you can still grind it out. You can do X, Y, and Z. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
So everyone knows me, and generally I'm very much not interested in saying this or that about particular factions or people. But isn't the same particular group of people the one that why we no longer have invasion? Weren't they using a particular non-fair play in that too?
Like an exploit in invasions.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the one where you didn't set up
Yep.
any defense?
Yep.
I thought that was I don't remember. That was another one.
Nah,
But
that was definitely the booty cam. That's definitely it's always them finding an exploit in some type of way. So
Yep.
I mean, and they're smart enough to figure it out. So I mean, I'm hating on them, but I'm not hating on them at the same time. So
I mean,
Yeah. It's just. I think you're
It's
right
just
though when you say
frustrating
it's gonna make it worse for the whole community because
yeah,
this is why we can't have nice things. Like literally.
yeah.
it's so true. It's so true. So I guess we're gonna just talk about that event in specific. So I'm pretty sure that everybody's done with what they had talked about last month with Dain and Lana. The only other thing
Yeah.
that I wanted them to do with D9, props to them for giving VIP. Like if you wanted to throw them a couple bucks and you have the character, you can sort of get the 9th out of 10th D9 guy. Cool, but like you have some very rare cards in there, and Ray and Dango, which people didn't get that month, and Sid and Hogan. Just that's a lot. Um, but anyway, that was my 2 comments. So, in regards to
yeah, not just Hogan, but NWO Hogan too.
yeah, NWO not just either, had to be a specific card. So we can talk about this Beth and Bailey event. Very huge and weird event. Personally, I like it. There was a solo, there's a faction event. Everybody's obviously talking about the solo event right now, which was earn Bailey shards, and you get points. So I'm sure everybody knows about it. I'm not. Everybody's talking about it right now in the live chat. I don't know if these loopholes will be known as booty holes going forward.
That's the comment. That wins the internet today, right there. Southside Envy just nailed it.
That was a
Too
good
many
one.
booty holes in this game.
Oh man. Oh, that was great. Oh man. No. So the Beth and Bailey event. So the solo was gaining Bailey shards would get you points. There was tours for bags, and if you use specific characters, you got extra bags, extra points for the faction, which also got you more solo Bailey bags, and also get you some Beth bags for Beth shards. So it's a pretty huge event. There was the hero bags where you could purchase for 30,000 coins inside of the store, but there was a limit of 150 of them, so it was 4.5 million coins. But people could get a shit ton of faction points of Bailey and Beth shards. I think I got like 300 plus of each, something crazy. There was a lot. There was a lot to this event, just for the solo side of it, and the exploit that is being talked about is, as been said, there was different factions that people were hopping to, and they're most likely going to be either rolled back or suspended. So we'll see what happens with that. The faction side of it was gaining, I believe it was just general points, and then increasing Beth talent, and then getting your 150 wins during feud, which made people feud for once. And man, it made people feud hard.
Some people.
Some people, not everybody. Man, it made people feud hard for once. That's for damn sure. At least in the faction that I'm in.
I definitely feud hard, bro.
It's,
Interestingly though, like I think hitting solo milestones were to require more time for most people than hitting the bonus milestones the way they did this one. Like I was able to, running a what I like to call a Bailey boom setup, clear it in 6.5 hours, clear all of my bonus matches. Whereas I definitely have never been able to max the solo events that they've had for the plates and stuff in 6.5 hours. Those have all taken me more like 12.
Feud harder then.
I mean, I don't go all out and spend like 14 million on perks. So regular feud is definitely harder for me because I don't max every perk. I pick and choose, and try to stay around that like 5 mil or less mark. So
the key to those solo ones, man, is having the biggest roster you can with as many guys who can take people out, one turn people, whatever, to maximize that first turn bonus. That's really it, man. I can run 1 point or 160 to 200k per match. That way, it's really easy.
oh, and like a normal 9-man, you mean, but not this.
Yeah, in the normal one.
Yeah,
this one was
this was way different.
This was like old school.
This was burn and turn. That was it. It was just burn and turn. This reminded me of old school feuding, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
Very much like the Ghost Protocol stuff.
Oh, I don't know what it was, man, but this specific feud, I have not been a fan of it in a long ass time, and it took 8 months into 7 months technically into the new year for me to finally enjoy one feud as much as I have, and it's this one.
And just realized that was a female feud.
It was, and it's specifically there was something that one of my faction mates said, and he's actually in the chat right now, which makes me very happy, which was that it made me realize one thing, which was that I needed to take blank up. And he was talking about China, because he was like, if I had taken China to 4-star gold, none of these Baileys would have been shit. This would have been easy as hell. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, I ended up getting super lucky on the faction vault. It had Hall of Fame Lita with all the perks, and it was the case you were talking about, Cable. I had to spend like 14 million coin in perks, but I had 4 sets of perks that were maxed out, and I had X9 gems that were turn 1, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, if I had my Hall of Fame Lita at 4-star gold, this would have just been over, done with, easy peasy, just done. It wouldn't have been a single issue. So, I mean, hey, lesson learned. But yeah, someone I'm definitely gonna be working on. Might even take her to 4-star gold sooner than I'm gonna take Booker to 4-star gold, and he's 4-star silver.
With Bailey, with the count there, the color turn perk,
she was
pretty similar. Yeah, it's pretty similar to the damage she's going to be doing at 5-star.
Fucking wrecking it.
Yeah, it was like 8,100 per gem. It was pretty ugly.
Imagine that with the perk next time.
Yeah.
It's just yeah, it's something that definitely sounds very solid, and Bailey's a free card. That's the other thing. Everyone's forgetting Bailey was a free card. Everybody should be able
I
to have
was
Bailey.
I was super surprised by how many 4-star meh Baileys I ran across. I'm like, wow.
They just tore me a new one, man. So full disclaimer, I had to take my Lita from unleveled 4-star bronze to max level 4-star bronze to continue feuding in the feud.
Oh, poor
It
baby.
was a
Poor
rough.
baby.
It was a roughie, but I mean, hey, you do what you gotta do. It was it was a fun feud though. I enjoyed every last minute of it.
And then at the end, throwing in fodder lineups, and then I
To
get caught
to
with
sh-
another fodder lineup.
the thing is, you gotta shove your faction up at the end, because we gotta make sure that everybody gets that 4-star gold, and then you gotta make sure that everybody talents it up so that hopefully you get the plate. That's how it
And then
works.
yeah, I don't know how many matchups I had to face with a stupid 3-star silver bliss card
I told you, I've
because
been
of.
I've been posting fodder lineups since 10 a.m.
Yeah, I know. But you get that one where you post it, and then another one posts with you, and then all of a sudden, shit, you got to do something.
Nah. See, I either find somebody that I know is going for him, and I just snipe him as a little fodder line, and I tag him in the server. I'm like, hey, or
Yeah,
I
come
just
on,
go in
go.
first.
Yeah,
Uh, but yeah, it was a fun feud, man. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of it because it was female, or they didn't have turn one, or whatever it was. But it, there
and
was
it
no
was
reason
it
to
was
not have turn one. You have a free card in
yeah.
Bailey, and everybody was using Bailey, and that's what it came down to. So
If
it was
if
it
you
was
took
good.
longer than 4 or 5 minutes for those 3 matches,
Oh man.
you're getting jumped anyway. I
Oh
don't care.
man. Oof.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was if you communicated well with your line mate, if you got someone fast, it was a super fun feud. Like it wasn't really hard necessarily. You could go fast. You didn't spend a bunch of time waiting around. So this morning, after I went to sleep having maxed the special bonus ones, and then I just woke up this morning and uh, together super small roster and joined for people to kill my fodder so they could get their battles done. So I mean, I think this type of event in general for factions is really good. It encourages, working together, team play, all the stuff that really a faction should be
I
about.
mean, it kind of lays out what feud is supposed to be for a faction. A
Yeah,
faction event.
I agree. Like if this style of event, I would love to see stay around. It's really cool when you're close. I mean, I think we're now down to like 70K, um, and everyone's going to get a 4-star gold Beth. I mean, that's 100 people that you get really excited about getting a new card. That's pretty dang awesome, actually. So, big fan of this style. I really like this event.
anything, Reggie? I don't want to leave you out if you have
Yeah.
anything to say.
Oh yeah, I agree with everybody. I'm still stuck on the event getting exploited, and we're not gonna have an event like this for a long time again. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, I doubt we're going to see
Yeah,
an event like this in the
that's a
near
big
future.
bummer,
it's a roughie, to say the least.
especially when
Like
zombies are coming up soon.
it's like one of the first events that generally had a positive overview from everybody in the community, and then one faction just screws it up for everybody, and now we're all gonna get screwed over again for the next 6 to 12 months. So I'm already mentally prepared for that. So I'm not even gonna be mad when I see another city event because I already know what's coming. So
Yeah, that'll probably happen, and it probably wouldn't be so annoying, except they're very pleased with themselves. That's what bothers me more than anything, and it's okay. Hard to expect that kind of stuff. Um, you know, if they like to think they've outsmarted everything, and it's all good, and go them, cool. Congrats guys, you did outsmart everyone. Uh, but doesn't, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna get into it. It is what it is. And when people complain and get mad, they're just gonna like it because that's how they roll. So that's what it is. Uh, so good job them. But yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it is gonna blow that we're not gonna get another event like this in a while. But overall, if they wanted to take something from this and sort of
Yep.
tag the individual ID instead of per faction and just have it per milestone, somehow find a way to do it. Maybe just something to look into.
Yeah, this is a great style of event.
But yeah, definitely was a
Easily one
fun
of the
event.
best events they've ran. So I'm sad to see it end like this, but I'm glad that they did run something like this for the whole community.
So faction side of the event though, not solo side of the event. Get
Yeah.
faction points, which came down to 150 wins in feud, which got a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people pumped up and feuding. And on top of that, the faction, like we were talking about, the event gives out Beth at 4-star gold as the second to last milestone, and the final milestone is this skill plate where if you match 3 green gems, you get 3 red MP. So I'm not a huge fan of it. I know some people are. Who is there anyone in specific you guys are thinking that you might want to put it on, provided you get it? Because there's no
Shamrock.
guarantee that anyone's gonna get it.
What is it? Aftershock?
Match 3 green, get 3 red.
Oh, Z page all the way.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I
Shamrock.
mean,
good
if I got it, that's
Match
probably who
3
would go
green.
on Z page.
On Shamrock, get match 3 green, get 3 red. Okay. Are you? But you don't choose green, do you?
No, but you need the green to recycle the black back to generate the black. Might help. I guess it might help refill that red, so you don't miss the -1 MP.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of counteract that a little bit, but it doesn't happen till the end of the turn, right? So
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, so when you match his green move, that makes randoms into black gems as 3 MP green. So, I mean, if you're using him like some people use him in Showdown, kind of like Kofi, but as a striker, and you keep buffing the black gem damage. So that would you could use the black and then match a green. You know, that kind of stuff gets your red charged up faster. So next turn it's more for Showdown. I see it being good for Shamrock. I mean, not like
because the
what
boost
about
is
Hall
2
of Fame
turns,
Hall?
right?
yes.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. So you're saying like on turn 1, get your green move off, hit the black move for your boost, go for a green match. You still have the boost on, and then
Yep.
once you have the green match, you have the green and the red. I gotcha. That's pretty interesting. That would make Shamrock really good for that 1-2 punch. And
Yeah,
then,
for Show.
sorry, go on.
Oh, I was just saying for Showdown, like thinking it like if you're using him kind of like a poor man's Kofi, like not quite as good as Kofi, but similar thing where you don't need trainers, not trainers, but you don't need MP trainers, you don't need wow, I'm doing so good today. Link with the superstar. What I can't think of what it's called right now.
Tag link.
Yes, thank you. Jeez, Louise. Yeah, that kind of thing. You know, Shamrock doesn't really care about links. He doesn't care about MP trainers. You know, so he doesn't care about MP down really. So you can kind of that's why it's good on someone like him. I think. Obviously, Earthquake recycling, but Earthquake doesn't need to recycle.
Fair.
No, I mean maybe Hall of Fame Hall to help with the red fill for the finisher, but I think the green MP fill does that pretty much by itself. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you are, yeah, maybe that would guarantee it. Like maybe it would just fill you up to enough red MP with the skill plate.
Hall of Fame Hall would be a good option too if he ever gets a legendary belt.
Bruno's a good
Yeah,
call.
that too. He does.
I thought he was the only one that had one.
Eddie.
Nah, I think it's just a regular epic belt. I don't think
Eddie's
it's
Eddie's the only one that has one.
Oh, okay.
I believe Eddie's the only one that has one, or maybe there's
Yeah.
a second one. I can't remember.
Ocho
I
said
don't know
Bruno.
who else would even work on. Would it work on Vader?
People said Vader. I could
But
see it working
Vader-
on Vader.
He's kind of already getting there though, you know, because you're using. But yeah, Bruno makes sense.
I guess Bruno makes sense with the to get the bleed and the sub back.
Yeah, a lot of people like red green Bruno. That's fair. That would really make it. That would make red green Bruno really interesting, to be honest.
Stardust Bruno's better, but
I do love me some Stardust Bruno. It is the best. He really is a better Stardust too. That's why I'm not really so upset that Stardust is no longer in the game. But yeah.
What about Goldberg running his green moves?
You kind of need Goldberg to run his yellows though, right?
No, you don't.
What else
What's
does he
his,
do? Column breaks?
What's
Yeah.
his 5-star? Doesn't he get something that does something with green at 5-star? Can't remember.
I thought I remember seeing something about a choose green, but I'm not 100% positive.
If that's what it is, then sure, you can run column breaks and choose on a column break powerhouse. That'd be interesting.
of course it'd work great on Showboat Cena, huh?
It would actually. You know what? Let's not poke fun here because
I'm not
just
being
saying
funny.
you're gonna hunt that green match anyway. So while you're there, you might as well be filling up the red. So you know what? You're onto something here, actually.
And like Southside Envy said, theoretically, anyone that uses red, it's going to help. If you don't get your, you don't have a red match or your secondary color match, you could always match green and essentially get your red through matching green.
Yeah, but you want to find somebody that's hunting green or red as it
Well,
is anyway.
You could probably use it on Anvil with the red generate random greens for the recycle part.
Oh, absolutely. That's how I ran him anyways, was green, green, red. So it's match green, get red, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's match green, get red.
That's exactly what it is.
Hang on, let me look through my rooster here. My very large rooster.
Your rooster is glorious broken. Can I touch it?
You can have it. It'll help Cesaro.
Oh
Just
yeah,
kidding.
totally.
Wow.
Will it help Keith Lee?
I don't have Keith Lee, so I'll defer to.
Yeah. We can ask Broken about that.
Can we not talk about this right now? That'd be
We can
great.
ask Broken about Keith Lee. That's about it.
So,
Hey, Dun.
Well.
Hey, Dun Whaling. How's that, Keith Lee?
Let's switch gears from the Beth and Bailey event to the
You know
Keith
who
Lee
it'll help?
Showdown event.
You know what it'll help? It'll help Ryback.
No, it will not.
Yes, it will. He needs all the help he can get.
Okay, it sounds like one of you guys is like beating off. So can whoever's doing that not?
Yeah, I think that was. I'm not sure what that was.
I think it was Broken looking at Keith Lee.
Oh, that's Reggie.
Sorry.
That was fast,
I
Reggie.
like sorry.
He's playing a game of just a tip with himself.
Reggie was fast today, guys. We're in luck.
Oh god. But yeah, let's talk about the Keith Lee Showdown event. That was a female showdown event. They've been having a couple of female events lately. If anyone hasn't caught on to the trend, so definitely worth taking up some of your females. If not just one, definitely 2 or 3. It was I think a different event. I'm not really gonna talk about the gear personally. I don't think it's something that I want to really touch on. If anyone else wants to, feel free.
Nope, leaving that one alone.
But yeah, it was a female showdown event, not just a female male one. So the requirements were pretty widespread. A bunch of high tier requirements was what Ember Moon.
Super painful.
I can't remember all of the top tier ones now. It was Ember Moon. I think it was Kairi Sane.
Yep.
And
The
Bellas, and then was Sasha Banks in there, or was
Yeah.
it Becky?
I think Ember Moon was the only one I didn't have. I don't think Sane was part of it.
Okay, so no Sane, so then Sasha and Tech Becky also.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
And both Bellas. Those were
And
the
both
rare
Bellas.
And
Oh, and
made my choice
Ember
a
Moon.
few months ago.
Like,
Perfect.
Jeez,
Mo-
like
Moon was in it, yeah.
Yeah, like how many top tier requirements there
I
were?
mean, let's stop and think about it right now. Realistically, how many females are there in the game that are not top tier, like top paywall sort of thing? I mean, I went through my roster the other day. I'm missing 10 females.
Yeah,
I don't know how it happened, but it happened, and now I'm missing 10 of them.
out of all of that, they make freaking Naomi have to do more work than anybody else in the last 6 months. Holy shit!
In fairness, Naomi can carry the class or the division. Second of all, Naomi did a pretty good job at 3-star gold,
Dude,
wiping her
I got-
tour.
4-star bronze. Naomi wrecked those tours.
Yeah, I gotta say that was a $30 4-star bronze pack. I was all over that. Like you run her sub build, she tore it
Yeah,
up, man. Like,
and with X Pac and Z Austin and
yep,
man, and then you throw on either Nikki, or if you don't have Nikki, show or Striker Austin. Man,
yeah. I did Austin 316 and X Pac and um, Stone Cold Zombie Austin, and it would shred them, And then you put it on the red gems, then you break the red gems. It went really, really well. She's way better than people think.
But
For
she
tours.
is
For tours.
slow.
I
For
cleared
tours.
that whole Keith Lee tour with unmaxed 4-star bronze Naomi and
Same.
some red show heart props.
Very clear though. She's really good for tours.
Right.
Yeah,
Go on, Reggie.
She's slightly
I
slow.
used Sasha for that too, and I had her like 9K, and I just defeated everybody with no problem. Sasha's a beast, man. I can't. I'm probably gonna take her 5-star. Sasha.
Yeah,
put the whole tour
Sasha's
in
probably
9K.
my second 5-star showboat.
That's the one I miss. I'm really upset I didn't get her. I was so close. It was literally four Bailey tokens away from getting
I don't have
Bailey
I
up
don't
to
have
gold,
ZK, so
getting Sasha.
she's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean you already took Dango, right?
Yeah, he's great.
Gotcha.
Nobody kicks out of that finisher, man.
Yeah, no.
I
Unless
mean,
anybody.
I'm holding
say,
holding down Hall of Fame book 10, 11K base black gem damage.
Yeah, that's fat. That's actually really strong. I was gonna say, unless anyone else has anything to say about Keith Lee or the event, we could talk about 5-stars for a minute. Is there anyone that you guys are working up for 5-stars?
Keith Lee.
Yeah, earthquake, earthquake for sure. I'm honestly probably gonna have to go with Big E over Eddie, even though I want to do Eddie.
Really?
But that point, I have one hot star, and I don't have near enough trickster star fills to get him. So I don't want to take that negative.
I mean, that's a fair point. I think they're fixing that soon, hopefully.
Yeah,
But,
right.
Yeah,
Scopely soon.
I don't know if it's soon TM or just soon.
Yeah. I have no fucking faith in that. So
So
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm close to Eddie. I might just say screw it and do it, but I don't know.
So, thankfully, the developers at Scopely Incorporated have found the issue.
Yeah, I don't know how they found it.
I don't know. Everything was fine that morning, and all of a sudden that afternoon, big red flags were waving in the air. They were trying to land airplanes with them. They're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! We got an issue here, guys. We got to fix this."
Yeah, I don't remember how much math was required to figure that out.
Well, Scopely math, so that's how we got in this position in the first place. But they will be fixing it, hopefully sooner than later.
Yes.
They fix it within the next month. Eddie will go.
So not soon, TM. Yes.
So what you're saying is Big E's going 5-star. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn it.
He's already full. I mean, he's already ready to go to 4-star gold right now. All I gotta do is hit the button.
I haven't pulled a single trickster token. That's gonna be who the
I
hell
pulled
goes to.
one just now off of the this event.
So, has anyone not gotten a token from the event yet?
So, me, I got the 3
Oof.
Fiend masks from Junkyard Dog. Since then, I have managed to acquire 1 more Fiend mask, which Scopely decided I didn't need anymore, so they took it back.
Sweet.
Maxing the Keith Lee event, which I'm not gonna say how much it would that it cost, but everyone else can throw up in the chat for me. That'd be
Yeah.
great.
It's all right. I felt sick in my stomach. I don't want to talk about it.
And I pulled a Balor one off this Beth event, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not in a spot where I could be getting a lot of 5-star gold tokens yet. I heard there's a rumor that the new ministry was reforming, so I might jump in that and try to get some 5-star gold tokens that way.
So I took Dango 5-star, 0 regret whatsoever. He continues to be my favorite. Love Dango. And I have 2 of 3 milk cartons, and Breeze is going, and I'm going to 5-star Fashion Police all day, every day. If I get 1 more milk carton this month, which I hope I can. Definitely going Earthquake at Powerhouse, although I haven't got any of those yet. Champa at Tech, I'm sitting on 1 of those. All these guys' moves are done. They all need their 20 levels still, but lots of coin events this month, so whichever token I get 3 of first is who I'll level. And then Trickster, I'm also going Big E. He's my best. You can maybe make an argument that Zombie Cena is better, but I prefer, I think, Big E. I like the move damage seems to be getting the biggest buff at 5-star compared to like gem damage, and he's very heavy move based. Not that you can find a 5-star Big E to compare his move damage to anywhere, so I'll just have to find that out on my own. And Acro is going to be Triple H, but I'm nowhere near ready with him.
I think it's crazy to me that the game has decided for you it's going to be 5-star Fashion Police, and that you're going to actually do it. Like, you've already done Dango, and you've already planned to do Breeze.
Yeah, and so far 2 or 3 milk cartons. So cautiously optimistic I can get 1 more milk carton, and then 5-star Fashion Police, for days.
Yeah. RNG, this will probably give you 3 of every other one before you get that milk carton, though.
You
You're
never know.
probably not wrong.
You never. So I'll butt
It
in
did that
here.
shit
You
to me
never
at
know.
4-star bronze.
I just got my Acro token today from the Beth event. So that Acro token gave me my 3rd one, and I can now take up Zombie Taker.
Mine. I got 2 extra Fiend tokens. I already took Dango up, so 2 more on top of that.
My buddy has 6 Fiend tokens.
And then one of the Acro pancakes and 1 of the urns, the taker or the trickster.
It's an interesting one. Reggie, have you have anyone set up for 5?
So I've been convinced by Mherex that I should take Dango over Zombie Kane. So I'm working up.
Nah, I mean, if you have the boss plate and you're going to put it on him, the Zombie Kane's the winner, man. That thing is that's the cheat code.
No, I don't.
No.
I'm telling you, dude, because he nerfs Dango like a mofo because you can't get that first turn win on him. Fucking kicks out, and then you're just stuck in the loop.
Yeah, no.
It happens. Trust me.
No. Yep.
Cable, you only
I
say this
faced
because you...
Vengeful's and it was fucking disgusting.
Cable, you say this because you have NWO Ted. That's why.
No, it's not. So the thing is, my NWO Ted isn't even ready. The stupid boss plate is on like a terrible choice. It's on. Well, not terrible, but it's on Andrade because he actually have a strap unlocked that he can use it and take advantage of it. Kind of, usually, mostly.
Sure.
But not where I want it. It will go on NWO Ted, but I don't know. I just feel like, and I've said this before, he's good. Zombie Kane is really good, but you're talking about putting the best, probably arguably played in the game on him, and needing a strap, and needing him, way leveled up, and then I think it's so
for
much
the average player. I'd say that's a lot, but for a guy like Reggie, I'd say fuck it, man. Just throw it on.
For a guy like Reggie, not the non-average player.
No,
Yeah,
he's
I
probably
forgot.
got
I'm not
all the
playing,
things
but-
we're talking about right now,
It's
and they're
true.
just probably sitting around collecting fucking dust.
But he's probably also got NWO Ted too.
I do.
See? See?
All right. Well,
See?
who's your striker that you're looking at taking up?
Breeze.
So I'm honestly, if I'm HBK,
Yeah.
okay.
Are you thinking about HBK to
HBK.
5? Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
I'm actually
Hey,
No, right there with
that 5-star move though, man, with the Blues.
Whew.
Yeah.
And if you have what Hogan gives more immobile gym damage, is that right?
Man,
Yes,
oh,
but
man.
I don't have Hogan.
Yeah,
but I'm
that blue black 3, man, that's gonna be ugly at 5-star.
I'm right there with you on HBK. I'm going to take Breeze first, and HBK I want to be my second. I'm right there with you. I think
Yeah, so like my tokens, I still have 3 Fiend, I have two pancakes, and I have 1 of everything else. So if I get another pancake, I'm probably gonna end up taking either Acro Macho or Triple H. I haven't decided yet because I have the Acro Macho bad attitude plate, so that'll help him a lot.
Yeah, that's basically a cheat code in itself. You can just you might as well just do that. It may take a little bit longer than Triple H, but it'll probably be a lot more fun.
Yeah, you'll be spending the last 5 minutes after he's in danger already, still trying to pin him.
Yeah, just to say, hey, look what I can do.
I
but
somehow
I'm
feel
really
like
partial-
that's
I'm
a
really
slight
partial to
jab
Acro
at
Triple
me.
H too, so.
Vengeful did it for 11 minutes, so you know.
That's true.
But I am a fan of Acro Macho and the column breaks. Like I've been destroying people with him at 7K, so I'm really looking forward to him at like max.
no.
Oh, what am I missing? What's going on?
Z Kane is still no.
Just no ZK?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Still Dango.
hold on.
I mean,
What's wrong
there are
with
8
Kane?
billion other striker attitude error guys you could take up besides NWO Ted.
Name
Correct.
22.
Okay, Vince.
Name 22.
I got this. Vince,
No,
Austin,
that's
Dude
biggest-
Love.
You can name 22.
Yeah, I'll just take up Harper and be done with it.
No word.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't have to worry about attitude error.
So let's I guess talk about the feud side of the well, I mean we've already kind of briefly touched on it, but if anyone else wants to sort of get anything out, what did you feel about this specific feud? I thought it was kind of weird that we still had the perks from the prior month and not this month, but it is what it is. But
I mean, that definitely helped.
But the requirements requiring a 5-star was pretty shit. And even though I was lucky for it, the fact that you had to have a Hall of Fame female when there's only 2 of them in the game,
In all fairness,
Oh, but they conveniently posted both of the loots for both Hall of Fame
I
women.
was gonna
Of
say,
course they
conveniently
did.
enough, they were both pullable. So
They were there, you know,
Yeah.
if you wanted to drop $1,000.
you mean like
Or 2.
3?
2.
Yeah.
Three.
It's on average 1 shard $1.
My
Oh,
ass.
That's right in your wheelhouse, Broken. You have Keith
Fuck
Lee.
you.
Man, I feel like that one just hits a little close to home.
I feel like there's like some pent up macho aggravation being pointed at me.
And yes, Bob, that might almost be in your wheelhouse too.
Oh man.
I was gonna say realistically, I didn't do anything Bob didn't do.
Oh,
And
man.
okay, in fairness, I did ride you a little hard, Bob. I now see the error of my ways. And
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow.
WW2BD.
It's a rough one, man. Going for those cards is not easy. It sucks. It just
Once you're
sucks.
bought in, you just got to keep going in
It
the
just-
sinkhole.
Yeah, it just.
Dude, I thought we weren't talking about this.
Well, already 1G deep, and it's counted for nothing. And what's another grand? So it wasn't wasted.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh.
I thought we were done talking about this.
So yeah, if that's, I'm sure no one else has anything to say about the female feud requirements.
Yes, I have one more thing,
Oh.
please, too, Bob.
Go for it, Cable.
No Zcane.
That's nothing to do with the female feud requirements.
It is.
Hold
It's
on,
100.
hold on,
It
hold on.
has everything to do with it.
What?
Uh,
What is wrong with Zcane?
Nothing. Zcane's awesome
So why no Zcane?
because Dango.
Okay, but I mean that's great, but there aren't only 3 fiend masks in the game. I mean, One True King has 15 of them.
that's a rough
So
amount.
He can have 15, but Dango needs to be first. That's all I'm saying.
Rough amount of fiend masks.
okay, so I took Zcane. We got
No.
we got fists.
Yes.
Oof.
Wait, what?
You see this?
Are we fighting? Are we fighting? Is that
I
what
think
just
we're
happened?
fighting.
What?
I,
Wait,
I don't think we're best friends anymore.
wait. How did this happen?
This
I
is
just said Dango.
This is why I haven't taken anybody up.
What?
God.
Where did this go wrong, Broken?
I'd say I don't know. I thought we were best friends, and now we're throwing fists.
You loved me once. I thought.
I do, but now, why are we throwing fists?
Wait, who's? I didn't.
Alrighty, boys.
Dude,
Enough. Calm down,
I'm fat.
children.
I'm fat and lazy, dude. That's way too much effort. If I can't click a button, we're not fighting. Now, if it's the Rock'em Sock'em guys, in the ring where they do the little punchy thing and whoever's head pops up first loses, I got this.
Next podcast, Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah.
I'm done with the both of you. Final.
Why can't I talk anymore, guys? Hello.
You think we
Guys.
can get him to mute us?
No.
I think we're well on our way.
No, please no. Two more things I did want to talk about. 2 big related things. This whole month overall, that it's the Carmella month for free, going for Sean, just like everybody was talking about. 5-star Sean, striker Shawn Michaels, ruthless aggression striker, and Mela, another modern era trickster female. Which was not a 2000 shard chase card. So yay me for holding out last month. I kind of like the way that Mela looks, personally, more than Lana. That's just me personally. I like the way the sub looks. I just kind of like the way the trap looks. I like the way the recycling looks. Looks like a good card overall. Don't worry, Ocho. I won't promote her too much. That way you won't have to deal with another trickster female. But I do like the way that she looks. Definitely somebody that I'm planning to take up to 4-star gold.
Kind of looks like Big Bird, though.
Like we were all talking about. Definitely worth having some 4-star gold females in today's game. No,
Also,
I don't like the
can I
horse
say
nose
that,
design.
I will say that
Reggie, I don't know if you're coming in clear. What were you saying?
Oh, I said, can I say that modern era trickster female is becoming a new attitude era striker?
Agreed.
Yes, you can.
well,
That 3 already?
yeah, that's 3 already. But I will say though that the Mela being a modern trickster helps people like me. I wasn't around for Stephanie McMahon. Granted, I have like 7,000 shards of her. I was dreading working on her. but this gives me a modern trickster that is really good.
I mean, I like Steph. I don't know why you don't like
Yeah,
Steph.
Stephanie's pretty strong.
Here's my problem with Stephanie, and you can argue this if you want. Everybody sits here and gloats. Oh, she's so great, this, that, and the other. She's wonderful at 4-star gold. When was the last time you heard anybody say anything about Trickster Ric Flair being so great at 4-star gold?
It's just the difference in
no,
scaling.
there is no difference.
Hold on.
They're literally the same card.
When was the last
They
time
are,
you
yeah,
heard-
but the
hold on.
scaling between males and men and women
When
are
was the
different.
last time
So
that you
she
heard
hits a lot
anyone-
harder.
When was the last time you heard anybody saying that Mr. Perfect or Cass
in all
was
fairness-
great at 4-star gold?
In all fairness, I hear nobody talking about either of the Bellas being so great.
I mean, I like Brie Bella a lot, so.
I think I think some slight differences are the men's roster is so much deeper. I mean, we don't have any female that compares to Hogan. We don't have any female that compares to Dango. We don't have any female that compares to a bajillion different guys. Earthquake, no female with gear kind of thing like that. So
we're not going to actually. First of all, Lana has gear, so you're wrong.
Damn, those
Back to
fists are
fighting.
really being thrown out.
dang it, we're fighting again. I'm back to hating him.
But just for my sake and Bob's sake, we're gonna ignore Hogan and we're just gonna go with Keith Lee and Macho running the Powerhouse division. That'd
Wow.
be great.
I said nothing. That was not me at all.
Wow,
Bob-
now I really
Yeah,
want to
but-
fight you.
Bob
At
sent
least-
it to
at
me in
least
DM.
Quake's,
My ass.
at least Quake's a 1B or 1C. So
Oh, absolutely.
Quake
Quake
is
is
amazing,
Quake,
dude.
Quake could be number 3.
Quake is so
Hogan,
good.
we're pitching him out the window. There's enough of that. Mad at
Although-
Hogan.
Actually, having played Steph a lot, it makes me kind of want to like when I get that fuse from the League 15 for Flair, I kind of want to mess around with him. I don't think not top tier, no, definitely not. But recycles well, decent damage.
I will
He's too-
absolutely max move him for sure with all the
He's-
shards I have.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
too inconsistent.
I just got him at the 4 gold fuse. So
I've had the 4 gold fuse for a while. His
Maybe-
moves are inconsistent.
it's okay. But I mean,
For someone
I
that
think,
likes the Trickster Daniel Bryan, that's so weird to me because they seem like they're very similar.
It depends on playstyle. See, when I put trap gems out and I destroy the trap gems out, or destroy the trap gems that I put out, I'm using that to cascade into other moves.
Uh-huh.
So
yeah, but you could use the same method with Trickster Rick as you do with Stephanie. You put Trickster Macho and you get +2 of both moves, so you can get some of the randomness out of there.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. When I played with him, played with him, that was before I had Macho anyways. But the problem is he's too inconsistent in the form of you need an MP trainer on him to get going. And you can't have the MP trainer on him and Daniel Bryan and Macho.
Yeah.
You can circumvent this with some of those fancy little Hall of Fame characters you all have, where they add an extra gem or whatever as a coach, but unfortunately us peons...
What are his off colors? It's green and
It's
is it green and purple?
and we don't
Yes.
have Eddie or Hall.
Yeah, but
You say
that's kind of why it's easier with Steph because it's yellow and you have lots of people have Hall of Fame Booker. Well,
Right.
not everybody.
Yeah. Let me throw my Hall of Fame Booker on real quick.
That's why I said not everybody. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm just playing. But that's my argument with Steph. Am I taking away from her being so great? No, absolutely not. I think Carmella's on par or better than her.
I think,
Personally.
I think she's
Bella's
better,
Yeah,
That's a
I think
fair
Bella's better.
Especially,
especially with that sub and that trap combo.
I was
just
gonna say,
recycle
with-
that sub.
I was going to say with the caveat of having Nikki Bella.
Yeah, sure.
Well, even at a low level, because everyone's like, the 5-star sub scales, whatever. But even at a low level, her sub does stupid damage. I mean,
Yeah.
she's good.
And
and then you get the purple move that destroys purple, so you can run woods
At 5-star.
and
What you-
yeah. So I think Mela's she
Yeah,
won't be
I mean-
my first trickster or my second probably, but I would say third. I would definitely consider making her my first 5-star female right now.
I'd
a
agree
lot
with
could
that.
change, but yeah,
I
would consider.
think Sasha's first for me, but she's second or third. I think Bailey's up there too.
Zombie Sasha? I heard she's really good at 5-star.
Showboat.
I was just kidding.
But anyway, regardless of Mela, is anyone else here chasing Sean? The
Yep.
requirements for the month have already been released, which kind of caught me off guard and surprised me. For all the characters that we're gonna need, or eras, or whatever they may be. And I wanted to know if you guys had any plans to chase after Sean. And then also, on part of that, wanted to know what you guys did for this month's talent up, because it was completely different than the other ones in the sense of you had to spend 3 million coins first, and they added 2 zeros onto what used to be the old 250. So they, instead of going to stick with the 325 they had last month, they brought it back down to 250, but made us spend 3 million coins instead.
I kind of liked it, honestly, but you know, you're gonna spend coin on a talent up anyway.
Usually.
Sometimes you don't. Usually you do.
Yeah.
And 3 million wasn't a horrible amount. I think for mine, I did Dango to 5-star, Champa to 4-star gold, and then Breeze to 4-star silver.
Solid.
So the best part about the 3 million is you got all the rewards except the last one if you spent 3 million. So it let smaller rosters, or maybe people that didn't have as much stuff ready for the talent. Yeah, Ocho just said it in the chat. Exactly. It let a lot of people who wouldn't normally get a lot of rewards get them, and it helped out smaller people, smaller rosters. So I really think that's a great way to do it. I'd like to see him stick with that. And people don't feel like they get punished so bad if they can't get a full talent up ready. For the people that were able to get the full talent up ready, you're doing that if you're chasing HBK, which I think this is part of what we're talking about now. Anyway, I'm all in for him, but I'm all in for every chase. It's a free guy I can get. I'm going to do it. But I think with the caveat that you get the gear, people are sleeping too hard on HBK. I don't think all of the previews necessarily showed his potential. I feel like he's going to be one that we're going to talk about 6 months from now, kind of the way we talk about Dango. Maybe not quite on that level. Yeah, Earthquake 2, I don't think a lot of people thought he would be as good as he is, but I think it's going to be very similar.
Yeah, I know he's going to be super good. I'm not going to, go ape shit crazy to get him, but if I can get him with what's out there, I just don't think I can with the some of the required guys that to get the helmet stuff.
Here's a little bit of a caveat. You figure that's 35 shards, and what did they recruit? What did they release? 10 tours.
11, but most people have like 5 guys, maybe 6. A lot of them you probably won't have. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, your average player's gonna have 5 of them, let's say. Some people only have 2 of them. I think we're going to see a lot of excess shards.
Yeah.
Take 2Bob, for example. A lot of people got Lana, I won't say a week before it ended, but 3 or 4 days before it ended. And then the last 3 or 4 days, they're like, here's shards, you get shards, you get shards, everybody gets shards.
Yeah, they tossed a ton out in that, what was it? Was it the showdown or was it the feud?
I think it might have been a showdown.
The same thing they do with Masters of the Universe Triple H.
That's a perfect example. I think I was at 600 shards of Triple H, and in the last 2 days, I was like, you know what? I think I want him. And I got 1,400 shards in 2 days.
That's crazy.
I think we're actually going to be able to be all right. Now, that was getting Acro Triple H after doing a week's worth of the John Cena tours. And John Cena's tours, I literally did not touch for 3 weeks, and I still was able to get enough to get Triple H. So, being locked out of these 35 shards at 5 five characters, you're looking at what, maybe
175.
300 shards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're
It's
missing
not a
300
ton.
shards, it's not a ton. It's enough. It sucks, but
And then the thing about it is they're not hitting TP or coin events either. They're not even in there. So
Nope, those are just mellow
no.
tokens now.
But
you're just
gonna want to do those
it's
for
either
Mela
gonna be
anyway.
the faction event or you're gonna get them out of the tours or whatever events they throw at us.
So I think missing those requirements and basing it off that is the wrong decision to make. But
I mean, where's everybody at right now? I think I'm at 445.
I'm
I'm at 500 right now, currently.
But did you guys do the Mela?
No,
The
I have to
Melanote?
wait. I mean,
I'm
I'll
not
go
done the
back
Mela
and get
stuff
the
yet,
mellow ones, but
Okay. I mean, I have every shard that I think was available. You guys are in higher tier faction, so your faction tour is a lot further along than mine is.
I'm at 515 currently.
465 for me, but I haven't done the 2 of the Mela nodes yet because I'm in no hurry on them because I'll get there and just do it when it takes me no health packs.
yeah,
Exactly.
when she's 4-star bronze, 4-star silver.
Oh, full disclaimer, I did both those melanodes. I fucking woke up one day and all my trainers had double effects. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna take advantage of this and do my nodes. And
What
got it
did
done.
we say that was the booty? Was that
The booty hole.
The booty hole.
Yeah,
The booty hole exploit.
you exploited the booty hole.
But so, like I said, I think basing it based off of those tours alone is not the right move. I think the real question here is, do we save our t-shirt coins
Yes.
for the gear, or is it going to be like Earthquake, Sasha, and every other character they've released monthly with the gear, where they give the gear in a few? Or will it be like Lana, where 6 people get the gear?
3.
Yeah, I'm
2
already up
technically.
over almost. I think I'm like at 7K shirts or something like that. Like I'm already most of the way there.
There's
I mean,
gonna be enough shirts, I think, easily to get him, but his gear. But I'm waiting till the very end just to make sure they don't release the gear in an event because I don't want to lose out on being able to pull other stuff. But I do think the gear is kind of make or break on. He'll be good without it, but he's not going to be nearly as good as he can be with if you don't get it.
It's probably the same comparison as Edge with his gear.
I think it's more important for him though.
He's a striker, yes,
Edge
but
pretty much has to have the gear to be good, though. To be honest.
correct. And this is something me and Bob argued about during the month of Edge.
We still
He's like,
argue
well,
to this day, okay? Just
he's
shut
like,
up.
well, what do I need the gear? No, we don't argue anymore. You just put your head down and you say, yeah, I wish I got the gear.
I went 3-star
just
silver
don't
and
use the
gear
bitch
just
anymore.
for that.
I'm just saying, when he is required, when he is needed, you just hang your head and say, yeah, I wish I got the gear.
It would make it easier, but whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, he don't care. He's got Powerhouse Macho.
Ooh, got him.
Sorry,
And-
Bob.
and
I
you-
shouldn't have brought it up. Shut up.
Jeez.
Shut up, cable guy.
Oh, we're back fighting again, huh? Yeah, put him up.
Yeah.
Put him up.
No, I'm not putting up anything. I'm just gonna DM Furpo. Yeah, I don't think he's a good content creator, so I just.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not good.
Oh god. Anybody else have any comments on the talent up? Or if you're going for this month, who you did for the talent up? Anyone want to touch on that?
I made
5-star,
bad decisions.
5-star Dango. 5-star Dango.
Oh, there's one.
And then I took 4-star Silver, Biggie, and Cock. I took my Cock to 4-star Silver.
Damn, look at you.
I made bad decisions. I brought up Biggie, which is probably the only good decision I made.
2?
4-star Silver.
Nice.
And I had to spend the better part of 20 million coins because I'm retarded, and I was like, oh, I'll spend the 3 million coins first and see where I am from there. So I did that, and then I'm like, oh, well, now everyone I want to work on to evolve needs coins, so I guess I'm spending more. So that was my own stupidity. It is what it is. I already bought the 5 million coins off the prize wall. That's why I was saying, do we need all the shirts to get the Sean gear? Because I might have fucked myself, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Nah, you'll still get enough broken.
I'm definitely holding on to those just in case.
And then I did some questionable evolves, such as Big John Stud to 4-star from 3-star silver.
Yeah, but he has a new 9K now, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, I got no issues
Yeah, I
with
mean
that.
that 9K is almost worth it.
Yeah,
Almost.
but here's the thing: is I don't have anyone that uses
That's not important.
a yellow move. But if anybody does come out, I do have
There
him
you
at
go.
9K now.
Wait, you have
Oh.
Killian
I mean,
Dain.
Dude,
you can use them on Goldberg, right?
Yep.
my Goldberg is 4-star bronze. He just became 4-star bronze. I brought him
Dain
to 4-star bronze.
Dane, Shelton, Lex, and Goldberg are all 4 people that can use that.
Yeah,
All right, well,
Lex, it would help quite a bit.
Shelton,
I do have Lex at 4 gold. However, my Lex, I use Arn Anderson and Sting. Or
You almost
Akam
don't
Star.
need Arn Anderson though with that skill plate, man. I mean,
Which skill plate?
the which one is it? The one that makes botch gems.
Oh, I didn't get that. I wasn't
you
playing
can't
the game.
you can't buy that one. He doesn't have it.
Oh,
Yeah.
copy.
Hey, watch it.
I think you had to
However-
feud hard for that one.
However, I guess he does have a valid point because I have the macho plate and I didn't feud for it. So, all right, you
What?
win this round, cable guy.
Yes.
Reggie, anything for the talent up?
No Z Kane.
Yeah, for me, I took McIntyre 4-star gold. Took Z Kane 4-star gold. I took Eddie and Ciampa up to 4-star silver. So that was me.
Okay, and you're going for this month, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
HBK, HBK is from San Antonio, which is where I'm from, so that was an automatic win. And then the fact that he's an RA striker and he replaces Brock for that, like the best one in that era, I was already all in for that. So
That's fair. That's a very fair point.
I'm marking out too, Reggie.
I think I want him just for that reason, the just to cover the arrows just in case kind of thing.
Yeah, it'll be good for people that don't have NBT Brock. It'll fill the error requirement.
I have him, but he's like 2-star silver.
That too.
You have no. There's way too many projects to work on that guy.
I got him not too long ago at 3-star gold, just a random pull, and he's like 2,000 talent. Just
Yeah, I got him in that one event where we got the 2-star bronze or whatever it was. Yeah, okay, cool.
yeah. It's at this point he's just
he definitely
not.
had his day.
Yeah, exactly. He was great at 3-star gold and has, like you said, had his day.
Now, if his sub was like Trish's sub, all right, different story. But no,
Sure. I mean, hey, if anyone wants to steal trap gems at 5-star, he's amazing at that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
for no purpose.
Other than breaking the game.
Yeah,
Because stealing and messing with trap gems has always worked so well in the game.
Yeah.
Man, don't even want to think about that one. I'm gonna be anyone that cares. I will be chasing the event also. I'm gonna be going for Mela to 4 gold and going for Sean as well. The talent up was very basic for me. Took Dango from silver to gold, which was awesome. And now I have the real debate of Dango or ZKane from gold to bronze, and I'm not deciding yet.
Ugh.
Hey, do you have MDM Ted?
I don't, but I don't have a strap for Kane. That's a legendary.
Then why are we talking
You don't
about
have
this?
a legendary modern
No.
showboat strap? What the fuck, dude? I got like 5 of those.
I
in the
know
last-
it's everybody has that one strap that it's like everybody else has this and you don't. What? And that's
that
why-
one. That one in tech. That's all I get.
That
They
one's
just
just-
shit out from the air, and I have to sell them.
that
That's
was-
like me from the striker attitude. Everyone has 20,000 of them. I have 0.
Yep. See, everybody has something.
I was,
Wait.
the one that hurt me the most was I had one legendary striker attitude strap, and it was on Dude Love, and then I got Ted, and I'm like, fuck, well, I guess I better pull this off. And then a week later, they give a fucking
Got
belt
one.
out. Like, thanks, 800 parts gone,
Yeah,
or
so
8,000.
8,000.
the worst part is I couldn't feud the weekend of the 17th, and that feud in the milestones for the Acro Macho Plate just happened to have a striker attitude belt.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it! But I had better things to do with my time
I
anyway.
remember that
So
feud too.
Did.
I remember that feud too.
So
That food was brutal, man. Ugh.
my problem is I have a legendary legend acro strap. I have the skill plate.
Yep.
I
But you
have
don't have Macho.
I have Elias,
And
but I
But
can't.
see, I don't have Elias, but if I'm using him in feud, it's gonna be a null point.
I can't get my first
just can't get
unicorn,
Macho.
original unicorn. I've only ever had one unicorn because I can't get him.
I mean, yeah, that's how that
Hey,
works.
to make you feel better, to make you feel better, after I got him out of that box, I pulled him like twice at 3-star gold already.
How does
Since-
that make me feel better?
Dude,
I
Mag,
don't
it's
know.
real, baby. It means
Yeah.
when you get them, you'll keep getting them.
Your pulls are taking him away from me. You're why I don't have
You're welcome.
and your ilk.
Fight me.
It's fine. It's not like it's powerhouse macho.
So while we're on the subject, I may as well finish out what I did with the talent up.
No one cares.
Oh, yeah.
let me guess. I have a
Powerhouse
feeling we're going to
Macho
hear
to 4 silver.
Macho to 4 gold.
Yeah, I not only took him from 4 bronze to silver, but I took him from 4 bronze to 4 gold. I decided to use the coin spend event to actually level him up after I took him silver, and then evoed him again, and then starfilled him from 2 hollow to 0 hollow. So that was a fun talent up for me.
Well,
and it was done.
In all fairness, he told me he was doing this, so I cheated.
But yeah, definitely
So-
the powerhouse project for sure. Have 1 token, 2 more tokens, and he'll go 5. But
Tuba,
yeah,
you really could have stopped with your talent up once you said I took Dango 4-star gold because nothing else after that mattered.
are you gonna get this mad at me when I take up Zombie Taker to 5-star?
No, I'm okay with that move.
Okay.
As long as he gets Zombie Taker in October.
Yeah, I won't get him because there probably won't be in October since they discontinued the toy line. Dang it.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is there's only 4 zombies left. However, they can squeeze a 5th one if they take the toy that was never released to the public in the form of Zombie Hogan.
Oh,
Good old Zoken, going for $17,000.
I feel like this is important
Double
information.
Hogan, baby. They'll probably
I feel like
show
it's
this
just
video.
bullshit.
I feel like that you know, it's more than just a basic observation.
So finally, outside of that, unless anyone else has any talent up mentions that they want to go through, I wanted to talk about the Blitz. The kickoff Blitz was pretty easily maxed by a lot of people this time around.
Yeah.
Didn't like almost 100 factions max it?
In like the first 24 to 48 hours. Yeah, it was astounding to say the least. I'm not sure if that many people really wanted Sean and they thought they had to go for Mela and do that, but
No, the talent scale, the point scale was low. It's like 1/4 what it has been on the first.
and the ticket cost wasn't so bad either from what people were saying.
And if you did procrastinate and wait a day, you got the bonus for having the Bellas too.
Oh, that's true.
Or was it just Nikki Bella?
Yeah. And also, like Southside is mentioning, Mela was really easy to take up the 2-star this month, so people could do the hard mode instead of the normal modes for 30.
Yeah, I didn't buy any other startup packs. I'm about to rock a 2 hollow 3-star bronze Mela.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I said, well, I might as well try it, see, and it really wasn't that painful so far. So
No, she's very solid card. Really is.
One thing I will point out is the League 15, they did replace Showboat Austin in the Gold League with Nikki. So if you don't have Nikki, you are gonna get her in short order through the Gold League.
Sounds like one of those buy at the end of the month
Yeah,
for
you just
1 month
buy it every
deals.
other month.
Yep. I mean, it works best that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of that pass, but if you do your dailies and want to get your gold pass and try and get the Nikki, and it ends up actually dropping shards of it instead of just having a card with very skewed percentages, then yeah.
I think
I do it. I do it every other month for the hope that I'll get tough. One day.
the most common shards in that loot
Vince.
League 15 are Vince still, Nikki Bella, and Bruno Sammartino. Those
Oh,
are the
okay.
most common pulls. So
So that's a good place for people to get Nikki and Bruno. That's a fair point.
correct.
Yeah, if I didn't have those guys, if I didn't have
Yeah.
Nikki or Bruno, I would definitely be doing that.
Yeah, it's worth it. And even if you have Nikki at like 3-star, I mean, to get the fuse up, because she's 1,200 to fuse up to 4-star bronze.
I
Yeah.
heard, and I don't know if it's true, but I heard that if you wanted Nikki Bella, all you had to do was try to go for Keith Lee, and you would get 2,000 shards from her. Now, don't ask me what my source is.
I mean, that wasn't free though.
I mean, yeah. If that's wait a second. If that was free, then my Big Red Machine Cane gear was free. you shut the fuck up.
Hey, my
Alright, so
Big
you
Red
got Big Red Machine.
actually was free.
You got Big Red Machine gear in Macho. I got a skill plate in Macho or in Keith Lee. Can we just forget these things ever happen?
He could have had the big red machine gear way before though.
Yeah, I know. But now I have both.
You know
Yeah.
what the worst part is? Is the Big Red Machine gear cost 1 million of those. What was it? Balloons or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever
I
they were.
have 1 million of those balloons in my inventory. I never spent them. I don't know why.
Oh, that's such a broken move, man.
That's okay. The Christmas ingots, I have 2 million, 2.5 million of those Christmas ingots in my fucking inventory. Forgot
That's
to
how much
spend them
the
at the end
Volcom
of the
gear
month.
You hurt my
Broken.
insides.
We need to have
Man,
an intervention for you.
You need to have like some people that like remind you of things or something. I don't know.
I thought I had friends, but
No,
You know.
No, we did.
Just like set your fucking daily reminder. Oh, remind Broken to spend his shit.
We did.
early onset dementia? Question mark.
Anyway. Oh, well, guys, I think we're gonna come to a close. Hopefully you guys can get out there, get your coin events done with. Work on Beth for anyone that has her, anyone that was close enough to get it. And if you do have Beth, start working on her. Try and get everybody in your faction that 4-star gold, so everybody can work on it and talent her up, and finish this event out for you. And if you're already there, then get to it. Outside of that, hope everyone has a great one for this this monthly. I'm hoping to see a good chunk of Sean's out there, not to go up against, because I'm sure he's going to be pretty good. But just to see the dedication a lot of people are putting into the month, it's good to see everybody going for it, and have like a joint community effort. Outside of that, want to thank everybody here for joining. Ben, Broken, thank you for being fashionably late per usual. Cable and Reggie, thank you all for coming out again. Everybody, appreciate you hanging out for the 8th iteration of the Roundtable Lounge podcast. We're going to stick around for another 15, 20 minutes or so. And if anyone in the community has anything to ask any of us, or specific, or all of us together, we'll be hanging around for another 10, 15 minutes or so, if you guys have anything to say. So thanks everyone for joining, and hope to see you next time.